Let's move on now to Bryce Young and the phenomenal opportunity that he has with the Carolina Panthers and why we think he's going to be successful in 2023 and beyond. But before we do that, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified when new Panthers content is released. We have a lot more content that is going to be coming out in the rest of June and July and August leading up to the 2023 season, which includes game predictions, division predictions, that include the Panthers games every single week as well. So be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. It is the easiest way to see when new Panthers content is released. And Ryan, let's get into it here.
Let's do it.
Bryce Young, picked first overall. There's a lot of debate and there's a lot of talk, I think, that went in those first couple months because I think people are very bored after the Super Bowl and like to speculate. And at the end of the day, he is the number one overall pick of this QB class. If it wasn't for the fact that he was 5'9" or 5'10", whatever they said it was, if he was a little bit taller, just a couple inches taller, he would be the unanimous number one pick. And so to make that everything, there's a first for everything, and to make that be the main reason why he's not the number one guy, looking back on it was just wasn't fair, so to say, because you look at all the talent on the field here, and I think the situation that he's coming into is similar to that of C.J. Stroud and with Anthony Richardson, but I think he's got better overall pieces around him. His defense in particular is one of the top defenses in the league. They were actually one of the reasons why they were close to winning the division last year and keeping them in games. On top of that, then they go and get veteran receivers to put him around. Not the best receivers, obviously, with Adam Thielen, DJ Chark, but
I would say it's an above average group.
I mean, I won't push back just because it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
but
slightly above average. It's not like close to top 10, but
yes, for a starting receiving trio, then if you throw Jonathan Mingo in there as well, yes, it is slightly above average. Also, they do have Terrace Marshall also. So on top of that, then they are starting to improve that offensive line a little bit as well. And so, who was the offensive lineman that they got in the
Chandler Zavala?
That's it, because we thought that was good value.
I like him a lot. But I just think coming in, even if he's better than was it PJ Washington, who was the quarterback there last year, who was
PJ Walker.
And it's like, even if he comes in and is slightly better than that, it's like they're winning the division.
Oh yeah, like they're. I mean, you think they just need him to be at minimum just game manager here, and not turn the ball over. That was their issue last year. As Baker Mayfield was inconsistent, that PJ Walker was inconsistent. And by the time Sam Darnold came around, they'd already fired Matt Reich. I got it right. But they were just struggling overall offensively, and so. And then with Chuba Hubbard and then Deontay Foreman in the backfield, kind of just doing a running back by committee, but now Deontay Foreman's gone. Bryce Young will honestly actually replace some of what was lost by Deontay Foreman in the running game specifically. But I think just coming in, I think it's lower expectations because this offense was pretty poor last year, but the defense is what was keeping them around. But he just needs to be average, And
exactly.
He's already – go ahead.
I was going to say, and for me, it's like if he just gets the ball where it's supposed to go, right, without making any mistakes, that's already an improvement. And so for me, that's why his expectation is pretty low. It's just because he has to do the bare minimum, I think, to really be a true starting quarterback in the NFL.
Well, and one of the things that scares me as the Falcons fan in the division is you hear the stories and from Alabama, you hear the stories from all the teams that did interviews with him, is the dude's knowledge of the game is off the charts. Like there's reports from the Alabama coaching staff that so you play the game on Saturday, Sunday you watch film, but by Monday morning they already have all of the game breakdown and plan overall of the next team that they're going to be playing to how to attack the defense, weaknesses, best schemes, playbook, etc. So a lot of the players get that Monday morning. Bryce Young comes in Monday morning, supposedly, according to the reports, comes in Monday morning saying, hey, coach, I actually like this game plan better. than against this defense, against this scheme that the other team is running. So that means that he already watched the game breakdown and already knows the defense better than the coaching staff already. And if that's true, I'm like, shoot, man, the Falcons defense sucks. It's like we're screwed. And so I think that's what's scary to me. And I think is definitely another separator from him, from Stroud and Richardson and Levis, is that overall knowledge and if he can bring that. Yeah, and that preparation. And so if he can bring that to this team here, and then with Frank Reich, yes, the Colts didn't work out particularly. Some of that, a lot of that, I think, was he lost locker room, but also there wasn't a young quarterback that he wasn't able to build around. And you saw when Carson Wentz was healthy, when he was the offensive coordinator there in the Eagles, like there was history there of him being successful, and he really turned him around, turned him into something that second season before he tore his ACL. So.
Yeah,
I think he can do that with Bryce Young. I think he has the receivers and the talent around him to be serviceable this year to win the division. I don't know if they'll go. I don't know if they're Super Bowl ready. They're obviously not Super Bowl ready. Sorry. I don't know if it's a Super Bowl winning caliber offensive skill set, but we'll see how Jonathan Mingo pans out. But then they can get future offensive weapons, and then also get guys in free agency as well that are younger and more adaptable.
No, definitely. So I really think he is in a very solid situation to be successful from year one. I think it is a realistic possibility that Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers host a playoff game in January. So but I think that's going to do it for this episode of the Tracy Take. If you guys have not already, please go ahead and like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on what you think of Bryce Young in his rookie season. Do you think he's going to be successful? Do you think he's going to struggle? Have you seen the video of him running behind his offensive line looking like a middle schooler? Let us know down below. And other than that, we'll see you guys next time.